Oh, look at that. Well, here we go. We're live. I made it. I made it this week, and I figured out what the problem was. YouTube doesn't like Safari. Ooh, Craig, you got a contest next Saturday. Ooh, Desolation Disco. My friend Craig, he goes live on Twitch doing some disco and some DJing from his Desolation Disco Lounge. Is that what we're calling it? Is that what it's called, Craig? I think that's what we should call it. What do you call the lounge where you're doing your beats? We're live. I'm excited that we're live. After the last few weeks of not being able to go live, it's good to be live. The Desolation Disco. All right, Craig. Twitch. Check out Desolation Disco. I'm going to put a link to his Twitch channel in the description, so when you're done watching this, whenever you watch this, you'll be able to look in there and find that link to that. So, yeah. Well, hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I know I'm doing pretty well. It's a nice day out. It's nice and warm and sunny here in the Seattle area. Looks like we have a little bit of a lag when it comes to what I say and your response to what I say. So that happens. That's okay. So, who wants to play some Madlibs? Pennyworth. What's Pennyworth, Craig? Ooh, what's Pennyworth? Oh, is that show that's supposed to be about Alfred Pennyworth, the butler of Batman, but it's like a universe where he's younger and he's like a spy or something like that? Is that what that is? That's what I think it is, isn't it? It's hard for me to remember. So many different shows came out for a while there. It sounds like after Green Arrow came out, they just wanted to make as many shows as they can about superheroes and finding the right IP to make a show about superheroes that would work. So, yeah. I think it came out around the time of Gotham as well. No, Uncle Yukon. No, Uncle Yukon. The creepy, dumb clown is Joker. But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about, unless you want to talk about the Joker, because we can talk about the Joker. Don't me get me started on the Joker. Oh my gosh, the Joker right now. There's an event going on in the Batman comic books called the Joker War. It's pretty interesting. I didn't know if I would like it at first, but I think I really like the Joker War. Greg Berlanti is really great. Oh my gosh, he is kicking butt on the series, the TV series. Oh, the stupid, creepy clown movie. You're thinking of, I think you're thinking of It, Stephen King's It. That's completely different. That's not a comic book related thing at all. That's Stephen King. That's like horror. That's full horror. We're not doing that. This is not this. There's no content here about horror. So yeah, maybe the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. Is that who you mean, Uncle Yukon? The Joker as a therapist. I haven't noticed that yet in the comic books, him being as a therapist. Unless you're talking about the Three Jokers. I haven't read the Three Jokers yet. I'm waiting for that to be in trade paperback form because one issue of the Three Jokers was $8 almost. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to have to pass on that one. Yeah, you're talking about that. Yeah, Uncle Joker, you're talking about the clown from It. That crown. There's been two shows. There's been a TV series with Tim Curry, and then there was the recent movies, which was a 3-parter, I think, or a 2-parter series of movies. Hey, Nate, welcome aboard. Of the movie Joker as a therapist? Oh, I don't know about him being a therapist. He'd be a horrible therapist. He'd be a therapist who breaks all the ethical guidelines of being a therapist. I mean, Harley broke some ethical guidelines because she fell in love with her clients, and that's like a no-no. not a rapist. That was a dumb joke. I take that back. Hey, thanks for the like. Whoever gave me the like, thanks for the like. And if the rest of you can give me a like, that would be great. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about Madlibs. Do we want to do Star Wars? Do we want to do DC? Do you want to do Star Trek? Or do we want to do Avengers? What do you guys think? I think I know where you're going with that, Craig. Me dressing as the Joker and being a therapist. I think that's what you were going for. Cosplaying the Joker as a therapist. No, not a good idea. I don't think. That's just my opinion. Star Trek. So we got one for Star Trek. We got one vote for Star Trek. So any other votes? Are we going with Star Trek, or are we going to go a different route? Nate says every Batman villain is another personality of Bruce Wayne's except the Joker, who is his therapist. Sounds like a great story to me. Ooh, interesting. Or they're hallucinations. He could be hallucinating them. They could not be real at all. They could be hallucinations that he's seeing or hearing. Oh, we can talk about mental health right now. We can totally talk about that. So the Joker is definitely someone who has either, depending on how they've played it, it mainly has a very he has a very antisocial personality disorder, which is a personality disorder that doesn't have to do with people that don't like socializing. That's one of the myths about the word antisocial. The word antisocial doesn't have to do with not liking being social. Antisocial personality disorder has to do with the idea that you treat every human being like you do an object. Say this makeup foundation. This makeup foundation I use to make my skin look even. So I look better when I cosplay or when I wear makeup. A person with antisocial personality disorder sees people as things to be used like objects. That's like the bare minimum narrative or understanding of antisocial personality disorder. I've not seen the movie with Joaquin Phoenix. I did not want to because of the kind of work I do. There was a lot. Just watching the commercials just was uncomfortable for me. So I did not see it, but I read about it, and definitely they cherry-picked symptoms of mental health disorders to use for him. So he doesn't fit any one category or any one diagnosis. It also they sort of made a diagnosis for him. A lot of people do have more than one mental health diagnosis, but the way they wrote the character and the way he acted the character out, it wasn't as if he had multiple different disorders or diagnoses. It was more like, hey, we like that people hallucinate, so we'll make it to where he hallucinates. Oh, hey, we like it that people sometimes have dependency, so we'll make him dependent. Oh, hey, we like how sometimes people that have mental illness, they're poor, so we'll make him poorer. Oh, hey, we'll make it to where he's a caregiver and he's having the stress of being a caregiver. It's like they decided the things they thought were interesting about mental health and were red flags for what mental health is, and they just used those to make a character and give him depth in a way. So that's my thoughts on the Joker movie. I did not expect to talk about that today. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Joker movie. Yes, Pennywise the Clown. That's the name, Uncle Yukon, of the clown from the It movies. And that whole thing is the scenario being, that's one of the things about Stephen King's books, is there is interesting stuff about trauma in the books, is about children and trauma and the effects it has as adults, but also this sort of supernatural essence to it. So Pennywise in the storyline is the manifestation of some sort of strange supernatural being that lives in that town. So I can see how you get Pennywise and Pennyworth. You thought they were the same thing there because of the first word penny. Yeah. But Pennyworth, I had never got a chance to see it. I'll have to look that up. Is it on, what's that on? Is it on This DC Universe app, or is that on CW? Name of a cover band, Pennyworth or Pennywise? Pennywise. Oh, okay. Well, they probably got it from the Stephen King novel because that's not a surprise. Oh, it was on Epix. So that's the thing about that DC Comics, the media company that owns them. They couldn't decide on just one. They couldn't say, okay, this is the one like place in the media for TV is going to be on. So like it's like they've got it on CW, they've got it on HBO Max, and then they have it on the Universe app. So they keep making all these contracts where it's like Marvel's sort of like, well, partly because Marvel's owned by DC and DC owns ABC, they were able to push things for TV onto ABC. So yes, sadly it's all on HBO Max, and I do not have the money for another platform. I mean, if things change with DC Universe and they either close it down completely, then okay, I might have money for HBO Max. But I'm not dying to like get it because some of the shows they're going to put on the CW as well. So I can watch on the CW app, which I already have, which is free for right now. There's a lot of new movies for Batman. I'm hoping this new movie that they have coming out with what's his name from the Twilight series. I'm hoping they don't do another origin. Like they just be like, he's Batman. We get it. We know why he's Batman. Let's just go. So that's what I'm hoping it is. The Bat topic. Okay, let's not do the Bat topic. Let's do some Madlibs then, shall we? So we got one vote for Star Trek. One vote for Star Trek. What do we got else? What else do we want to talk about here? We can talk about Star Wars. We can do DC Comics. We could do Avengers. My Chemical Bat Romance. So far we had Uncle Yukon say Star Trek. Oh, they all do probably in some way have to recover. We all have to recover. Oh, yeah, that's true. Vamp Sparkles. He's Vamp Sparkles. Yeah, that was the melodrama of that whole storyline. All right, so we've got one vote for Star Trek Madlibs. Any other votes? Anyone else? Anyone? Do. What do we want to do? I'm gonna pick Star Trek. If you guys don't, Star Trek is cool. So that's 2 votes for Star Trek, 3 votes for Star Trek. Of the 4 people who are in the chat, that's 3 out of 4. So that's enough. Okay, let me find a pen. Where's my? Oh, there's my pen. All right, so I'm gonna go over the rules again just real quick, so we're all on the same page. I'm going to give you guys a word. That word could be an adjective, an adverb, a noun, a verb, a place, an exclamation, a silly word, number, color, animal, part of the body, and any of those could be plural or singular. And when I say this is the word I need, whoever writes out that, types out that word first in the chat will be the one that I write in the Madlib. So let's go ahead and get started. If I can find an empty one that we haven't done yet. Ooh, we've done a lot of Star Trek. Okay, here we go. Star Trek Madlibs. The first word I need is an adjective. An adjective. And if you haven't done it yet, please give this video a like and maybe share. Let other people know we're live right now. My hair is going all over the place. Pardon me while I put my hair back because I have a fan going because it's really warm in here. But I'm going to put my hair back because I just was lazy. I was planning on I keep saying I'm going to plan on doing my hair in a mohawk, and I never do. And there's some of my hair that didn't make it into the mohawk, into that. So I will, I'm just going to do it next week. I'm just going to do a mohawk next week. I haven't done a mohawk in a while. It's been a very long time. I was doing those mainly for the comic book conventions I went to because I wanted something fun to do with my hair, even if I didn't do a cosplay. That's better. That's better. Lucky is an adjective. We got lucky. Okay, now I need a verb, and a verb is an action word. I need a verb. Who's got a verb? Verb, verb, verb. Verb is the word. I think I could probably come down next weekend. I don't have any big plans. Dive, that's a good word. Now I need another adjective. And an adjective describes something or somebody. Oh my goodness, I've got an itch. Just won't quit. I could probably do the show from your house. Yeah, that'd be different. Be live, the Geekfort tour. The Geekfort out of town. You know, if I'd planned things better, I probably would have come down this weekend because it's a 3-day weekend, but I didn't plan that very well, did I? Oh well, hindsight's 2020. I mean, I would have been down there next weekend because, you know, next weekend was supposed to be Rose City Comic Book Convention, and I would have been there anyway. So that would have been nice to be there for the Rose City Comic Book Convention. Maybe that's what I should do next year, is I should see if I can connect up with a Comic-Con and do the Geekfort live from a Comic-Con. That would be so cool. And still Kind will be here. Who's Kind? I don't know what Kind is. Anyway, I need an adjective. Anyone got an adjective for me? Yes, we'll play a gourd ring. That's true. It will kind of be there. I'm sure there'll still be people around wanting to do stuff. Maybe I'll see if anyone wants to do like a distance-esque cosplay like meetup. I'll see if there's 4 or 5 people who want to meet up and do that. Oh, a game on cam. We could do that. That'd be fun. Maybe on the Twitch channel. I haven't done anything with my Twitch channel. That'd be fun to do that. But then I don't know how to do any of that. You have to show me. I'm not good with Twitch. I have a very simple setup. It's my webcam on my computer. Anyway, I need another adjective. Anyone got an adjective for me? Ooh, you are going to play a game on the show next weekend? Nice. Well, I would love to play a game too. I could bring some games, but you have so many games, and you have some of the same games, so you guys are, Nate and Craig, you guys are getting that Twitch stuff down. But I'm going to put a link to the Twitch stream, his Twitch stream in channel in the link in the description. So after this is over, I'll put that in there so people can join us next weekend at your Twitch stream. But still, hey, guess what? We were playing Madlibs, and I still need an adjective. I need an adjective. Girly. Ooh, I can spell that right. Okay, next I need a part of the body, but a plural part of the body. A plural part of the body. I'm going to blow some bubbles. Ooh, look at the fan blew them that way. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's not done. Oh, it died. Whee, look at him go. I shouldn't have done that. I got comic books sitting out that have not been put away in their bags. That was a bad idea. Kidneys. Oh, kidneys. Don't get me started on kidneys. So last year's comic book convention in Portland at Rose City Comic Book Con, I had the worst time ever. That was horrible. ER visits and everything. That was not fun. Don't get soap on the camera, Liz. I haven't had any stones lately. I haven't had any stones at all lately, so I'm doing really well. I'm making sure I'm drinking better, eating better, trying not to get as much salt in my diet, staying away from the caffeine as much in the sodas, so that's really helpful. So the next one was also a part of the body, and I'm gonna put testicles. All right, now I need a plural noun: a person's, a places, or a things. Persons, places, or things. I'm gonna do a quick story for Instagram, guys, so let people know we're here. Just gonna do it real quick. Let's just go on Instagram stories and let everyone know we're here. Hey everyone, I'm live over on YouTube right now. You want to see what's going on? Look, here is everyone that's in the chat right now. Say hi, everyone. Say hi, everyone. We're in the Geekfort playing Madlibs. We're playing Star Trek Madlibs right now. So come join us. The link to this live is in my bio. So come join us, okay? Hey everyone, I'm here. Boom. Thanks, guys. You're incognito. All right. So trees. Trees are plural. Next, I need a type of liquid. Anyone have a type of liquid? Type of liquid. Mercury. Kool-Aid. Ooh. I think we're going to go with Mercury because I think, it's Star Trek. It's very sciencey. Mercury. All right, next I need another adjective. Anyone got an adjective for me? Ooh, spit. This is some interesting ones. Nick Cagnito. Cagnito. Nick Cagnito. Craven. Ooh, that's a good one. Craven. Well, guess what, guys? The next word is also an adjective. So if anyone else has an adjective, put it in the comments in the chat, and I will put it in the paper. You write it there, then I write it there, and then we say it all. Laters. Squirmy. Ooh, I never squirmy. How do you spell that? I have said the word squirmy, but I have never written the word squirmy. Undead. You know what's undead right now? Me. None of us are dead. That means we're undead, right? Undead, undead, undead. Undead, 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 undead. Oh, I messed that up. All right, now I need a verb. Anyone got a verb for me? Anyone got a verb? Cool. First time I wrote squirmy as well. Belas, undead, undied. Running is a good verb. It's an action word. Next, we need an adjective. Actually, the next two words are both adjectives. So the next two people who give me an adjective, I will write it in here. Deadless. I'm just grabbing something that I thought we could look at together on the stream here too. So I've got some comic books to show you guys, and then I have something else. Gnarly, dude. That's so gnarly. Speaking of gnarly, has anyone seen the new Bill and Ted movie? I have not seen it yet. Reincarnated. Carnated. Was it good? Is it worth seeing in a movie theater or something? Because there's a drive-in theater near where I live. It's like maybe 20 minutes away from me. So I thought about going out to the drive-in theater. I thought that would be so fun to do, was go to a drive-in theater. I should find out if it's playing still at that drive-in theater. I need a noun, guys. While I look for the drive-in theater, if you guys can think of a noun. Drive-in near me. I should probably put theater. Okay, let's see here. No, I don't want regular theaters. They're not open. Where is it? Where is it? Blue Fox Drive-In Theater. Yeah, I heard New Mutants was okay. Tardigrade? What does tardigrade mean? I don't even know what that means, Nate. Are you making... Nate. They have Free Willy along with Bill and Ted playing at the drive-in theater near me right now. It's a triple one. They have Free Willy, Tenet, and Bill and Ted. Oh, that's funny. Those are like three so funny. Oh. Wow, it's not bad. $6.50 per person. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. I don't know what tardigrade means, but I'm going to use it because it's a noun. And guess what? The next word's a noun, so I'll use cave as well. But tell me, Nate, what does tardigrade mean? I heard Tenet was okay. You know, Star Trek. Microscopic organisms that look like alien bears. Microscopic alien bears? Okay, what kind of bears are we talking? Are we talking Care Bear bears? Gay bears? Bears from nature? Like, what kind of bears are we talking about? Oh, made them huge instead of microscopic. Okay, you shortened Star Trek Discovery, and I never thought of it that way, but you just STD is Star Trek Discovery. But tardigrade fits because, I mean, this is Star Trek, so, well, you know, it rolls off the tongue. Gay bears. Gabears. Gabears! Say it too fast, you get another word completely. Yeah, that was a big blunder by the producers and creators. Okay, now I need a verb, something that describes something. Gabears. I'm just going to say gabears from now on. When I talk about gay men that are bears, I'm just going to call them gabears. That's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. That was wrong. That was wrong. Verb. I need a verb, which is an action word. An action word. Next time we talk to Andy, see if it's okay. Andy. Andy's a friend of ours who's also a comic book creator. What is Andy's last name, Craig? I've forgotten Andy's last name. Maybe I'll put a link to his stuff in the description. He's done a lot of stuff with Wonder Woman. He's also done some horror stuff too, I think, hasn't he? Yeah. A verb, an action word. I need an action word. Action word. Now, I haven't gotten, just so you guys know, I haven't gotten the comic books that came out this week yet because I had a little thing happen and I wasn't able to get to the store, comic book store in time this week. So this coming week, I'm going to be picking up 2 things of comic books, last week's and this week's. And then, but I'm going to share with you guys what I got the week before, which I haven't read yet. I'm behind. I'm super behind on my comic book reading. Super behind. Okay, so I still need a verb. Anyone got a verb for me? Verb. Oh, mangle is the action word. Okay. It just came in at the same time as his last name, so that was pretty funny. Mangle. To mangle something is an action word. Now I need a noun. A noun. A noun. Gosh, you guys are gonna. This is gonna be super funny. This Madlibs story. This Madlib story is gonna be hilarious. Bear. Now I need a part of the body. A part of the body. Hair. Okay, hair it is. And you know what that means? It's the last word in the Madlibs. So let's go ahead. You wish you had some hair. You know, I am enjoying my hair, but it is getting really thin up there. It's not doing this receding thing. It's sort of just slowly disappearing that way. Hey, that's good. You save on a barber. One less thing to worry about. You can spend that money on your dogs, Uncle Yukon. All right, here we go. Here's the Madlibs. It's titled A Guide to Vulcans. So think about all those words you guys gave me to put on here. Here we go. Let's see if I can do this without laughing. I'm probably going to laugh. Humans have a great deal of contact with Vulcans, so it is lucky that you dive as much as you can about them. Everyone knows that Vulcans have girly ears and unswept kidneys. I said that wrong. Upswept kidneys. They have girly ears and upswept kidneys. However, did you know a Vulcan's heart is located between the ribs and testicles? Vulcans don't eat trees. They also don't drink mercury, which is good because it can make them a little craven. Every 7 years, Vulcans go through Ponfar, which is a squirmy desire to run. No matter how gnarly Vulcans are, there's no way of avoiding it. Vulcans are about 3 times as reincarnated as humans due to their planet's higher tardigrade. They also don't need as much cave as we do, since they evolved on a desert planet. So next time you mangle a Vulcan, give him or her a bear. Just don't pinch their hair. Oh, I read that part wrong. Don't let them pinch your hair. If I ever get a chance to interview any of the people from Star Trek, I want to read this to them. This right here. This right here. This Madlib right here, guys. This Madlib right here. That's one of the things I thought about. If I ever get a press pass for a con again, I'm going to take one of the Madlibs with me, and if I have time, I will do a Madlibs with them, with the celebrity when I interview them, or anyone I interview. Maybe I should just do that as part of my interview process. Have a Madlib, do a Madlib with them. That'd be funny. Gonna go mangle a Vulcan. Be right back. All right, what do you guys want me to share with you today? I can share with you what I got in this box right here. Or I can share with you the comic books I got. Which would you like to see first? Because I'm gonna do both. What would you like to see? What's in the box from Loot Crate? Which this is the last Loot Crate box I'm getting because overall I'm not that impressed and don't really have the money to spend on it. So this is my Loot Crate, or we can do comic books. Oh, my voice broke there a little. What's in the box? Nate says. What's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. Open the box. Oh, it's giving a little bit of, okay. Oh, Craig, you took it dark. Is it Paltrow's head? Oh, I hope not. Let's go ahead and see what's in here. Oh, it's a cat and dog. It's a cat and dog theme. Okay. Oh, well, hey, okay, this, I know what this is, and you guys probably can see what this is too. I'm probably going to keep this. Oh, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's the Super Friends, but they didn't color in their faces and bodies, and so they're gray like the shirt. And it smells like cologne. Oh, it smells like really gross cologne too. Oh, I think there's some cologne in here, guys. Oh, that's that's hilarious. Okay. All right, we got a little pin here. I don't know if any of this has to do with being a geek or comic book related, but okay. It's a pin. It has a grape and a peanut on a piece of bread. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, here's what's making the smell. It's a soap bar called Dr. Sasquatch Soap Company. Oh. Oh. No, thank you. I'm not even going to show you that. Oh. Oh, I have to throw that away. I'll be right back. That is, no, I have to get that away from me. That is disgusting. That was horrible. That smelled horrible. It was like, it was a combination of a musky smell with sweaty socks. It was horrible. This is the worst loot crate I've ever gotten. I've only gotten 3. This is it. This is why I don't get any more. What is the? Oh, this is cute. Okay, so this is a little bag. It says Mystery Machine on it. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. What was that? You said something. Let me see what you. Peanut butter jelly time. Oh, okay. Peanut butter jelly time. That's good. Yeah, they filed bankruptcy, but they're still going. But not for me. I ain't giving them any more my money. All right. Well, this is a Flintstones salt and pepper shaker. I don't know if I'm going to get this. I want to get this open so I can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like on the box. Flintstones salt and pepper shaker. Oh, this is this is creepy. There's Barney. Or that's Fred, excuse me. I'm bad with it. I'm not that. I mean, Flintstones, I watched them on syndication when I was a kid. So it looks like that's it. Salt and pepper shakers. So he's salt. I guess he's supposed to be pepper. They're cute. Not my cup of tea, but they're cute. This is why I stick to collecting 2 things. Comic books and Funkos. Because I know what I'm getting. You guys see my latest Funko unboxing? It was X-Men and it was excellent. Okay, let's see. There's a few like things in here. I don't know what they are. Oh. I don't know if I want to show you this. This is really gross. It's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And if it's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it's going to be something incredibly gross and lewd. Good for when it is good for when you're serving brontosaurus for dinner. Season it just right. This is called a rum ham tech sticker. I don't That just looks disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. And it's just more ads, and that's about it. I don't know what they were trying to go for because this is the inside theme of the box. And I think this is the closest to fitting that theme, really. So that just shows you what's going on with Loot Crate. It's like I don't know what's going on with Loot Crate. That's part of the reason I got rid of it. I just didn't know what's going on with Loot Crate. So don't get Loot Crate. Just saying it out loud. Here and now. Yeah. I know someone who would love this. I know who to give this to. I don't know about this. Yes, loot crap is a good word for it. So anyway, that's never happening again. I'm glad I could share that awful experience with you guys. I'm sorry. The last Loot Crate, the one I got before, which I did an actual video of, it's great. It had some Batman-themed little statues in it. They were really excellent. I enjoyed that one. That one was a bomb. Definitely loot crap. All right, so let's do another Mad Libs, shall we? So these are our choices. We have Star Wars, DC Comics, or Avengers. What you guys want to do? Which do you guys want to do? Gotta vote for DC Comics. One vote for DC. Oh, they were getting back boxes back in their height when they were really cool. I get it. Avengers. Coalesce. Avengers collaborate. Yeah, this shirt even, I don't know about this shirt even. Like, it just smells like it too. Oh, it smells like that bar of grossness they called soap. It was not a scent I was interested in. Like, if you're going to put something that's going to have a scent in it in a box, you have to let the person make the decision on what that scent is going to be, because that's just not good at all. All right, so I got a vote for DC. I will wash the t-shirt. I may still wear the t-shirt. It's just they didn't color in the people's skin, so they're gray. So their faces and stuff are a gray outline. So it's like, yeah, we'll see. So I got a vote for Avengers and a vote for DC Comics, and there's 4 of you watching this. So it comes down to at least one person's vote. So Uncle Yukon voted for DC Comics. Craig voted for Avengers. So what's next? Avengers it is. We got to vote for Avengers. Oh, there's a 5th person who joined us. Hello, 5th person. We're playing Mad Libs, and we're playing Mad Libs Avengers. So again, the directions I'm going to give you are this. We're going to ask you for a word, an adjective, adverb, noun, verb, place, exclamation, silly word, number of color, animal, part of the body, and it may be plural or not. And then you guys give it to me, and then I will write it in. Okay, let's see. What is... Wow, there's a lot here. Avengers. Avengers collaborate. All right, here we go. We are doing Avengers Madlibs, and I need an adjective. Who's got an adjective for me? Adjective, fancy. Ooh, it's fancy. Now I need a last name. Someone give me a last name. Who's got a last name out there for me? What's that down there? We got some cleaning to do. My coffee table has a lot of stuff on it that I need to get rid of. Nelson. There we go. Now I need an adjective. Bush is a name. Now I need an adjective. Who's got an adjective? I wonder where Craig got that one from. We already got a last name, guys. Trump's not an adjective. I wouldn't want to use that as an adjective. That's mean. So I need an adjective, which is an action word. Is a word that describes something or somebody. I almost said it was an action word. That's not an action word. A verb is an action word. An adverb is tells something is how something's done. And an adjective describes something or somebody. Describes something or somebody. Tired. That's a good one. Next, I need a number. A number. Not 42. No one say 42. We're not doing 42. 42 is off the table. No 42. And no 69. 3,827. There we go. Got it. Nate was on the ball. Next word is a noun, a person, place, or a thing. If anyone wants to share a person, place, or thing. Oh, Uncle Yukon is on it. He's looking up how these words, what these words mean and what they do. Very good. Interesting. All right, so I need a noun, which is a person, a place, or a thing. That's good. That's part of the reason I give you their definition, because some of them are not things. I mean, we learned these things in elementary school, if that. So I don't expect anyone to remember what these are. Nate is an English major or has a degree in English. I don't know. Nate, do you have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree in English? So he's got this, like, he's got the bead on that. He knows these things because he went and made it a big thing. Yes, you can, Nate. You can define these. So we need a noun. We need a noun. Oh, you didn't finish grad school? Nate, are you really a Summers brother? Are you a mutant? Because I know a mutant who didn't finish his grad degree. Ha! That's just deep. That was a deep cut. Well, don't start going crazy and blowing things up, especially at home. Don't do that around Roger. How is Roger doing, by the way? I miss Roger. I mean, I miss you guys too. But, I mean, come on. Roger. Rob, by the way, if you're watching this stream and you don't know who Roger is a dog. Oh. Well, let him know I will be there soon to give him lots of treats, because I know that's what he really wants from everyone, is treats only. That's our job in life, is to provide treats for Roger. All right, still need a noun from you guys. Still need a noun. My hair is not staying up. Treats are love. That's true. Treats are love. Treat is a noun. You're right. We will use treat. And guess what? The next word is a type of liquid. I'm using treat. Urine. The way I said that was very endearing. Urine. Next is an adjective which describes something or somebody. Oh, you guys come up with some really good ones. Beer. Hey, Becky. Welcome aboard. How are you? That's a good cycle of life story. You missed all the fun, Becky. I unboxed a Loot Crate box, and it was horrible. So actually, no, you didn't miss it. You should be glad you missed it because it was horrible. I'd say only 20% of the box was good. There was just a gross smelling. The worst was the gross smelling soap in it. Adjective. Tired. Oh, we already used tired. We used tired already. We've got tired on here already, Becky. Sorry. No reusing the words. No reusing the words. Anyone else got another word, maybe? It was two things. There's a t-shirt that was pretty nice. I think I might still wear the t-shirt. Ooh, it smells like the soap. But see, there's the t-shirt. Hey, look, I was wearing grays too. And then there's a salt and pepper shaker that looks like Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Oh, are you tired? Oh, well, I hope you can get some rest soon. And I hope we're not keeping you from resting. Well, I need an adjective anyway. If anyone has an adjective to share with us, to share with the group. There's a lag I found with this. Sloppy, colorful, and darkly. Well, those are all some good ones. I'm going to go with sloppy because that was the first one that came in. Next, I need a kind of vehicle. So a kind of vehicle. Not a name of a vehicle. So not like Ford or GMC, but like a kind of vehicle. Motor scooter. All right, next I need the name of a celebrity. So a celebrity's last name. Or it can be a celebrity who has a singular name. And I don't care. Jeep. Oh, Jeep. I love my Jeep. My Jeep had some car issues a while back and they're fixed. So I'm hoping there's nothing else. Hatch. Is that a car or a person's last name? Batfleck. I know who Hatch is. My brain just blanked. We're going to go with Hatch. And I'll let her know we used her last name. Hatch is a friend. I wouldn't call her a celebrity because I'm friends with her, but Becky, she is a bit of a celebrity within circles. She's a celebrity within the animal YouTube community. But Batfleck was also a good one, Craig. Now I need a noun, a person, place, or thing. You're right. Both their initials are J. Jamie and Jessica. I never really connected that dot that their names are J and J Hatch. I think they're on a camping trip right now with some other friends of ours, Dan and Crystal. Anyway, so a noun. Anyone got a noun for me out there? Yes, it is crazy to think of her as a friend. Zucchini. I love a good zucchini. I love putting zucchini in lasagna. Ooh, it's so crunchy and soft at the same time. So good. All right, now I need an adjective. While I do that, I'm going to take a picture of that to send to her. She'll love that. An adjective, something to describe something. Zucchini pie. I've never had zucchini pie. That's an interesting thought. Next, I need an animal. I know 2 of you of the 5 of you might be choosing a certain kind of animal. Oh, they had a business called J&J Photography? Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Horse. Horse. Horses are fun and interesting animals. There's a place called Catalina Island, and there's horses there. And I remember one time going there, and I had a full-on conversation for 5 minutes with a horse. I mean, they really weren't like talking back to me, but they were reacting to me, so like in a good way. So I talked to this horse for 5 minutes, and then the owner or the wrangler came up and started talking to me with the horse. A horse of course. Mr. Ed! Oh, that's a good one. All right, now I need an adverb. And an adverb tells how something is done. Tells how something is done. Quit horsing around. Let's see what we got here. Bloomy. And well, you know what? The last word is also an adverb. So we're going to use Yukon. Uncle Yukon uses difficulty. Difficultly. All right, there is the words we have. We have. So let's go ahead and read this one. So this is an Avengers Madlibs, and it's called Busy Signal. Iron Man was in a race against time. The fancy electronics genius Nelson had hidden a bomb inside the Navy's tired submarine. He was going to activate the bomb in 10 minutes unless he was paid $3,827. I've got to cut off the treat signal, or the crew is doomed, Iron Man said, right before he dived beneath the icy ocean urine in his sloppy armor. He spotted the motor scooter ahead of him. Iron Man, our time is up, Captain Hatch called on her radio. But Iron Man didn't have time to respond. He had already found the zucchini. Using all of his greasy strength, he ripped it out of the submarine, faster than a horse. Iron Man flew blooming out of the water and released the bomb high in the sky where it could difficultly explode. That was a good one. I like that one. That was fun. That was a fun one. Nate, that is hilarious. Okay, so I have some other things to share with you guys. Do you guys want to see? We have a choice. I got some old comic books I got, or I can show you the new comic books I got. Fish do have to pee somewhere, so that's really gross to think about. That they live where they go. The first officer is called Oakley. Both? You wanted to see both? Okay, I'll show you both, but I'm going to start with the old ones I got. So was it last week? No, it was the week before. It was the week before. 2 weeks ago, I was on YouTube looking around for something to watch that afternoon after I tried to do a live stream. And there are some comic book YouTubers that they do what they call, they sell or auction off comic books. So I decided to go on and see what it was like and see how they were doing it and see what they were selling. And I was expecting it like to be an auction where like hundreds of thousands of dollars were being like auctioned off of comic books. No, I got a really good deal on some old comic books of characters that I like. So they were ranging from prices of $2 to $10. I was even tempted to buy a $100 box of comic books, and I didn't. And after he showed what was in it, I was like, oh man, that would have been a cool deal, but I really didn't have $100 to spend. I still ended up spending a good chunk of money, but I spent maybe $30 to $40 on comic books. But there are some comic books I love, and they're comic books I'm interested in having. So I decided to get them. And they're mainly in order. Let me just make sure I have them in the right order. I don't have them in the right order. Tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk. The first set of comic books I have that I got, if you can't already see them, are Dazzler. Dazzler. Oops, let me put it over here so you can see them better. This is Dazzler. She's a mutant and a superhero. She has the ability to take any sound that she hears and changes it into light. So she can shoot laser beams. She can glow really brightly. And she fights Galactus. If you know who Galactus is, he's a all-powerful super being. Like, phenomenal cosmic power. Giant body. This is one of Galactus's men or minions, or what they call a herald. His name is Terax. And then this is her and Spider-Woman. So I got these from one collector. I actually was buying 3 of them. I bought 3 of them, and he gave me the others for a discount of $1 each. So I got 3 for $2 each, and 3 more for $1 each. So that was fantastic. And then I also got an issue of Spider-Woman. So this is Spider-Woman. She had a comic book for a while. So Spider-Woman is not like the sister. She's not related to Spider-Man. She actually was created a few years before Spider-Man was. And so what it is she is a woman who has spider-like powers. She has like the same like crawling powers like Spider-Man does, but she can knock you out with like these concussive forces, and she has this pheromone she emits that she can control people with. And she's a spy. She used to be a spy for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but then she was also a double agent for Hydra for a while. I think she's pretty cool. The latest comic book story she's had, she actually ended up deciding to have a kid, so she got pregnant. Spider Spy. Oh, I missed a few conversations. What's going on in the chat here? I missed a few things. Let's see. You guys have given all of Jessica Gone to the Snow Dogs their dogs' positions on the ship. Shiloh is the captain's yeoman. Shelby is the radio operator. Memphis is the food organizer. That's funny. Metaphor for Synthesia. Synthesia, that's right. That's the what is Synthesia? I remember hearing about that. Kira's the fun and games lady. What is Synthesia? Synthesia. How am I spelling that word? Yeah. Neurological condition in which information meant to stimulate one of your senses stimulates several of your senses. People who have synthesia are called synthesiatists. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. That's neat. That's an interesting thought. I never thought of her as that. Ooh, that would be an interesting dynamic to have about her character. She's been through a lot of incarnations. So when she was first created, it was the late 70s. So disco was big. And so what they wanted to do, they wanted to have a tie-in. So comic books sometimes, not all the times, they used to tie in with things like animation, like cartoons and stuff. But they sometimes would also do like action figures and things. And of course, then movies came along. They also did in the day, there was the radio programs. So Superman had a tie-in with a radio program, and there was also a comic strip. So they're always looking to diversify the comic books and the characters and figure out new ways of like sharing them. So Dazzler, the idea of Dazzler was they were going to make a TV show or a movie about the character based off of the comic book character they created. Never happened, never went anywhere. The possible persons that were going to play her were either Farrah Fawcett, Cheryl Tiegs, I think maybe Cheryl Tiegs. I know for sure Cheryl Fawcett, or Cheryl Fawcett. I made a person's name up. Farrah Fawcett. And then later on, there was Kylie Minogue was connected to the idea of Dazzler. She was originally African American. Oh, was it Bo Derek too? All these interesting things about this character. So yeah, and she in the beginning she would wear for her superhero outfit, which was also her stage costume. She has these like things on her face that look like wings almost, and they're blue, and they come up like this, and they make a shape almost like a butterfly wings on her face. And she wore an outfit that was like silver, and she wore roller skates. Oh yes, roller skates. And she wore a necklace that had a disco ball. Right, a disco ball. That was her original outfit. If you look up Dazzler images, that is what she originally wore. She eventually changed outfits and wore something that was also spandex that had like a star on it. That was a cool outfit. She eventually went really like punk and like renegade. She dyed her hair and made like a mohawk and wore like black and like leather and like torn things and everything. So she's had many different outfits and many different hairstyles. Very iconic, very pop culture. I got two conversations going here. One about the dogs and their ship rolls. You guys are awesome. Okay. Who wants to do another Mad Lib? Do you guys want to do another Mad Lib? You want to go dye your hair again, Becky? That would be fun. I would love to dye my hair, but my job, I don't know. I'm doing mohawks. That's pretty cool. Need to get this trimmed on the sides again. I haven't done a mohawk in a while. I might just do a mohawk tomorrow for the heck of it. But I do know I'm going to shave all this off. So after tomorrow, this is not what my face was going to look like. It's going to be so different. You just spray paint your head, Uncle Yukon. What color were you thinking? I've actually never seen an image of you, so I have no idea what you look like, Becky. So I don't know what would go good. I work in mental health. So I help people with their mental health issues. That's my day job. But my other job is do geeky things. Lemony mutton chops. Oh, lemmy mutton chops. That's what it would look like if I did mutton chops. This is what you would get right here. Okay, do you guys want to do another Mad Libs? One last Mad Libs? Okay, cool. That's cool, Becky. That's awesome. You missed it at the very beginning of the stream. We talked about mental health and a comic book character named Joker. So if you want to, after the stream is over, you can go back to the very beginning of the stream and you can see that. Lemmy from Motorhead. I'm gonna have to look up Lemmy from Motorhead to see what Lemmy from Motorhead looks like. I've known a few people that have had mutton chops, so I could think of a few people off the top of my head. So you guys want to do another Mad Libs? Would you like to do one more? I'm up for one more. If you guys are up for one more, we have choices. Did we already do an Avengers one? We already did an Avengers one. I'm missing. Aubergine. Ooh. So we have a choice. If we do another Mad Libs, these are our choices: Star Wars or DC Comics. Which do you guys want to do? Aubergine. Aubergine, is that sort of like a reddish hue, or is that like a yellow? I don't know. Dark cherry. Oh, dark cherry. That might be something to do for hair. Can you do like one part dark cherry and then the other part aubergine? Like do like 2 different colors? Is that possible? It's a darkish red or an eggplant color. So somewhere like in the purple, reddish purple range, huh? So I got 1 vote for DC Comics Madlibs. What do you guys think? Shall we play a game? While you're at it, don't forget to give this video a like. I'm gonna fly away. Ah. The Brits call plants aubergines? Really? Huh. I never knew that. Something new. So, what do you think, guys? You guys want to do another one? Or talk about things? I can show you some more comic books. I got lots more comic books to read. This is from like 2 weeks ago. These are all the comic books from 2 weeks ago that I have not read. I'm a little behind. There's ForceWorks 2020. ForceWorks is like an Avengers superhero Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type comic book. And then there's X Factor. X Factor's fun. This is the 2nd issue of the new X Factor. Star Wars Strikes Back is on TV. What's Star Wars Strikes? Oh, do you mean Empire Strikes Back, Uncle Yukon? Then there's Justice League Dark, which is the Supernatural Justice League. And then I have The Legion of Superheroes, which Brian Michael Bendis is doing a pretty good job on. Star Wars Strikes Back. You said that already. Yes, we got it. Then there's Teen Titans. And then this is a fun one. I am enjoying this. This is Dr. Aphra. She's speaking of Star Wars. She's a character that's been created in the comic books for the Star Wars universe. This is, she's sort of like a cross between Laura Croft and Indiana Jones and Han Solo. So she's a cross between the 3 of them. She's pretty cool. I like her. Of the new characters they've created in the comic books. And then I have Daredevil Annual. One More Day. And then I have Detective Comics, which is coming up next week's DC Comics is going to be the 100th anniversary of Batman being in Detective Comics. Or is it more than that? I think it's even more than that. Is it more than that? I think it's even more than that. It's been around for a long time. I think it's actually 1,000. Yes, I think it's 1,000. He's been in 1,000 issues of Detective Comics. So that's going to be really cool. And then I have Angel and Spike from Boom Studios. Angel and Spike from the Buffy the Vampire Slayer story. Batman is very much an old geezer. But if you think about it, like the timeline of his life doesn't match up with the timeline of our lives. Like if you were like, I know a podcast that tried to do a timeline of how old Batman is. And I think they worked it out. They calculated he's in his like mid to late 30s or 40s right now. I think that's what they said he is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you want to learn, if you guys really want to learn, like learn some stuff about comic book characters and comic books, and you like listening to podcasts, go check out Geek History Lesson. Wherever you watch podcasts, type in and search for Geek History Lesson. Amazing show. This couple, Jason Inman and Ashley Victoria Robinson, and they just do a podcast about comic book characters and TV shows and movies. They just did one about Bill and Ted. They just did a podcast about them. They're really cool. Jason and Ashley live down in LA, and they've been both affiliated with the comic book industry and just comic books in general most of their lives. They actually have written a comic book. They have a second volume of their comic book coming out soon. It's called Jupiter Jet, so you should check that out. It's really good. What are you guys saying about Batman? Batman is an old geezer. Yes, Batman was in a series back in the in 1960s. I think he was. If it's a weird thing. If you think about the timeline of events and what's going on with Batman, I'd have to like get a whiteboard out and stuff, and it would take another like hour to share. But essentially, he wouldn't be in his 90s because like, yes, the character was first created in like the 40s. But the thing is, like, he's not really aging with us because the storylines and everything that happens, the age of what's going on is not set the same. It's really interesting. You've never watched Batman? There are so many different versions of Batman out there, movies and TV shows that you can watch, Becky. There's so many. There are so many. There's the TV show from the 60s. There's the 1980s, like late 80s, 90s Batman movies. There's the movies in the 2000s, the three movies that are made in the 2000s, and then there's the ones with Ben Affleck recently, and then there's a new one coming out with Pattinson, forget his first name, who was in Twilight. So you can find them on TV. You can find them on some different platforms to watch. How long? Let's do Disney timelines. How long can a mouse and a duck live? They never show Mickey and Minnie having dozens of pinkies. Yeah, they've been really good. So it's interesting. That's an interesting thing about Mickey and Minnie Mouse and Daffy and Donald Duck. They don't have children directly, but they've made kids appear in children versions in the storylines. You have to think about like Donald Duck and then the Huey, Louie, and Stewie. I think that's what their names are. Huey, Louie, and I don't remember they're cousins. Nephews. And then they did have a niece or a nephew for Mickey and Minnie for a while, but they didn't really do it anymore. But it was kind of weird. Like, I think they didn't want to have it to where they got pregnant because they didn't want to have to talk about, pregnancy a lot back in the day, or even now. So that's what they made them that way. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. That's an interesting timeline. I mean, some of the interesting timelines, Tick, Trick, and Track. I don't know what their names for the mouse niece and nephews were, but it's DuckTales. Like they made a whole family tree. If you look up DuckTales family tree, if you Google DuckTales family tree, there's a whole family tree. Seriously, I'm gonna look it up for you. There is a whole family tree of Donald and Daisy and his nephews and Scrooge. It is crazy. DuckTales family tree. Here we go. Oh, wow. There's a few images of it. Let's see here. Let's bring it up. Mommy and Daddy, where do baby ducks and mice come from? Oh, wow. Okay, so it's Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and they are related to Donald through his sister Della Duck, and Donald is related to Scrooge. Scrooge is his uncle through his parents, and his parents are Quackmore and Hortense McDuck. Or she's a McDuck, and Donald's a duck. So Scrooge McDuck. And then, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So Donald's sister Della has 3 kids, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, with an unnamed father, Duck. And then on his, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. See if I can turn it so you guys can see it. No, I can't turn it so you guys can see it. That's just wowzers. There's different versions of what it looks like. Here's another version of what it looks like. Someone made this on their own. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not. Okay. Interesting. This is an interesting one. This is another one that doesn't show Donald, but shows Daisy on this one, and someone named Donna Duck. But it doesn't show. This is another one. This comes from DeviantArt. But it's another version of it. So this is fascinating and weird. Yes, family trees can get crazy. Let's see, what else have you guys been talking about? So word is every 17 years, Bruce Lane's clone rises to carry on. In Beauty and the Beast, all the appliances are animated, but we still never see a toilet. Well, so Beauty and the Beast takes place in France during a time period where I don't think toilets existed. So it would be an outhouse. So maybe the outhouse wasn't animated. If it was, it would have to be like a scullery maid or a stable boy. Oh, that would be sad. They messed with the names for the German version. Oh no, I didn't know that, Becky. That stinks. No bidet either. No, a local tree. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I actually have a Donald Duck comic book that I got from someone. It's not in very good shape, but it's actually a German version of it. It's a Disney published comic book. I think it's from the 70s. I don't know where it is, but it has Donald in it, and it's German. It's all in German. It's pretty cool, I think. So, well, you guys, I have enjoyed our conversation. This has been fun. An animated outhouse. Oh, really? Oh, you're talking about the clones of Batman? Oh, really? Oh, boy. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now I have to look up the German names of the Donald Duck family. So let's see. German names Donald Duck family. If I can spell right. Family. Let's see what we get. Oh, so they're called Tick, Trick, and Tack in German. And the girls, April, May, and June Duck, are called Dicky, Ducky, and Dacky. And there's someone named Sourdough who's called Irwin. What? Oh my goodness. There was a shamrock gander who's called Golo in German. Gus is called Franz. Gladstone is called Gustav. Della is still called Della. Daisy's still Daisy. There's a Whitewater. There's someone called Feathery. Oh, there's one in here. Oh, there's one in here that's got a. Oh, that's awkward. We're not going to talk about that. Scrooge McDuck in German is called Dagobert McDuck, or just Duck. There's no McDuck. There's no McDuck in German. It's just Duck. Okay, so this is funny. In the American version, there is a duck called Ludwig von Drake. He's then called Primus von Quack in German. They totally mess with it. And the sequel to Inside Out, it's Inside Out House. It would lock its door and run away. There's a poker face McDuck who's called Schwindola, Schwan. An Ebenezer McDuck who's then called Duffelcoat in German. Oh my gosh. There's a Matey McDuck in English that's called Sir Dagobert. This is interesting. Whoa. Okay, this one I love the most. Okay, there's a duck member in English. This is his English name. Sifo McDuck. In German, he's called David Fuchsgott Duck. That is fascinating stuff, guys. Fascinating. Wow. Fascinating. Well, with that, I think it's time to say goodbye to everyone. That is so foul. Oh, that is so foul. I get that. That's funny. That was a good play on words there, Nate. And with that, I think we're going to end the stream today. That was really cool to learn about the McDucks family, the Duck McDuck family tree in German and in English. I hope you all have a good weekend. I don't know if, Becky, you guys do this in Germany, but here we have Labor Day. So tomorrow is a day off to celebrate the labor unions and the ability of people, thanking people for doing all the labor they do, but yet people still work. This was a fun time, Nate. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Uncle Yukon. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Craig. And for the one or two people who were in the background just sort of watching us do what we were doing, to you as well. And I hope you have a good day, Becky. But everyone have a great week, and I will see you next weekend, either live from the Geekfort or live from the touring Geekfort. So we'll see what happens. Bye for now, guys. See you later.